Hello. I'm gonna explore the deep sea because I live in land where we don't have water to explore. So I'm gonna learn about it here on Neil.fun. Thank you, Neil. I can't pronounce your last name. Alright, we're getting a little deep. A manatee, a striped bass, Atlantic salmon, what? Oh, I guess like how deep they can dive? I'm confused. You're about to see my English major brain come out because I'm gonna be, oh, a clownfish! Finding Nemo. Pop culture brain. English major brain. A barnacle. 87 meters deep. Ooh, a killer whale! How far are they? Okay. 117, 18 meters deep. A sea lion. Nice. A bull shark. A green sea turtle. I don't know. Okay, now we're getting into the Twilight Zone. I do remember learning this in, like, elementary school. It was kind of cool. A wolf eel. Chain cat shark. Kelp. Terrible claw lobster. Sea turtles. Then we're getting dolphin dives. A gummy shark. A gummy shark? Okay. At 332 meters, this is the deepest any human has ever scuba dived. Really? Good for you. Ahmed Gabbar in 2014. I'm sorry that I butchered your name. Let's see. A blue shark. A firefly squid. So now we're getting past the place of single human intervention. Not intervention. Diving. What is the intervention? A sea angel. Sea angels are majestic sea slugs that use wings to propel themselves. That looks straight out of like a fantasy novel. Interesting. A mako shark. A penguin dive. Oh, I didn't know swordfish were this deep. That's cool. Let's see. A sunfish. For being a sunfish, you're pretty far down below the surface there, aren't you, buddy? Oh, coral. Bamboo coral. That's cool looking. Okay. Japanese spider crab. Oh my goodness. I know so many people afraid of spiders that would not like the looks of this thing. Alright. The Japanese spider crab is the largest known crab with a maximum leg span of 3.8 meters. Interesting. Okay. I can't pronounce that. Oh, they're thought to be extinct? 1938. Interesting. Okay. Oh, a king crab. Oh, hail the king crab. Where's the queen crab? 1 is the loneliest number. 2. You wouldn't know what that means, would you, king crab? Let's see. Giant. I thought that said pacifist octopus. I'm like, good for you, buddy. Pacific octopus. Got it. The giant oarfish. They can grow up to 11 meters long. That's a decent size. Monkfish. Pacific cod. Maris. Or, okay, nope. A worm. I'm just gonna say worm. Yep. The whale. Interesting. Ooh, a leatherback sea turtle? That sounds like a horror movie villain. The oldest sea turtle species, yeah. Baird's beaked whale. The midnight zone. No sunlight can reach this deep. That's crazy. They cope by creating light themselves. Bioluminescence. Interesting. Oh, the anglerfish! Like in the... I don't like anglerfish. And if you've seen my Outer Wilds playthrough, you know why. I got eaten by one of those. They have a large bioluminescent lure to attract prey in the darkness. I wasn't trying to go in your mouth, but you know, you just summoned me. The orange ruffy can live up to 200 years. Good for you. Deep sea life often have elongated lifespans. The Venus flytrap, sea anemone. Anemone. Blobfish. A frilled shark. Ooh, the goblin shark. Goblin sharks are known as living fossils because they're the only living species of a lineage that has existed for 125 million years. That's crazy. Bubblegum coral. A hatchetfish. That also sounds like it could be a horror movie villain. Dragonfish. No, that just looks cool. That's crazy. Interesting. Okay. Many deep sea species use the color red as camouflage since it's the first color to leave the spectrum as you dive deeper. the big red jellyfish, as opposed to the small red jellyfish. Greenland halibut. Giant tube worms get their nutrients from hydrothermal vents. Learn something new every day. Hydrothermal vents are formed from seawater passing through extremely hot volcanic rocks. They release heavy metals that are toxic to most animals, but even in those extreme conditions, specialized life finds a way to survive. The Yeti crab. Yeti crabs live on hydrothermal vents. Yep. 6-gill sharks spend the day in deep waters and the night in shallow waters. They can be found all over the world. That's cool. Please don't bite me. Deepest dive of a narwhal? Oh, narwhals dive this deep up to 15 times a day in search for food. That's crazy. That's crazy. Diving team who? The jewel squid. I'm not seeing the resemblance to jewels, but okay. A sea pen. Okay, I see that. That looks like a pen. See that? The telescope octopus. Yeah, I'm not seeing the resemblance there. They're almost completely transparent and have unique protruding eyes. Giant isopod. Meals are rare in the deep sea. Deep sea creatures have adapted to this. One giant isopod in captivity went 5 years without eating. Woo! Greenland shark. The colossal squid. Colossal squid are the largest known squid. They can reach a length of 10 meters and weigh up to 700 kilograms. That's crazy. The barrel-eyed fish. We're not even that deep in the ocean right now. It's crazy how deep this goes. It's actually insane. Elephant seal dive. Ah, we missed one. The giant okay. Uh-huh. The squid worm. Is it a squid or a worm? It's a worm. Then why is it called a squid worm? Like Squidward. Black swallower. Black swallowers can swallow entire fish whole, even those vastly larger than themselves. Viper fish. The scaly foot snail gets its name from the iron plates on its foot and the iron shell it makes out of iron sulfide. Vampire squids. Say it out loud. Vampire squids. Eat marine snow, organic materials that fall from shallower waters. Whoop, missed one. The headless chickenfish. They're running like a headless chickenfish. Are sea cucumbers with wing-like fins that allow them to swim. Zombie worm. Culver's beach whales are the deepest diving mammals. It's a mammal? Okay. Glass sponge. Gulper eel. Cosmic jellyfish. That looks like a star. Stoplight loose jaw. How do we name these things? How do we even know about these things? Harp sponge. I guess if you discover it first, you get to name it. This shark takes cookie-shaped chunks out of its prey. Oh, the cookie cutter shark. That's so clever, guys. Whoop, another one. A lizard fish. That's what a lizard makes. That's the sound a lizard makes. Flabby whalefish. This is the average depth of the ocean, but in some places it goes deeper. Much deeper. Titanic wreckage. Oh, April 14th, 1912, the Titanic sank to its final resting place at a depth of 3,800 meters. That's crazy. The toothfish, like toothless, have antifreeze proteins in its tissues to prevent freezing in sub-zero temperatures. You would need that, wouldn't you? Dumbo octopus. Oh, it does look like Dumbo. That's so cute. The abyssal zone. The temperature here is near freezing, and very few animals can survive the extreme pressure. What happens if you just accidentally go too deep? You just immediately die. I'm always curious about that. Atolla jellyfish, because it's not just like the freezing. It's like all of a sudden you just go too deep in pressure. I guess they have better instincts than we do. Yeah, I'm not seeing much. A sea pig. Oh. Megamouth sharks are one of the largest growing shark species, with some reaching 7 meters long. Fangtooth. Tripod fish. It does look like a tripod. Wow, we're so clever with our naming. I don't know what that is. A faceless fish. Amphipod. I don't know what that is. Okay. Whoop. Oh, words. This is the deepest point in the Manila Trench in the South China Sea. I didn't know South China had a sea. Maybe I should leave every now and then. brittle star as opposed to a non-brittle star. Abyssal spiderfish as opposed to a non-abyssal spiderfish. Spiderfish does whatever a spiderfish can. And then we're just the Hadal Zone. I don't know. Okay. More people have been to the moon than the Hadal Zone. I didn't even know people came this deep. I guess they would have to because we know what's down here. Most of the Hadal Zone takes place in deep sea trenches. Deep sea trenches formed by a process called subduction, where the Earth's tectonic plates meet and push together. I remember learning about that one in school, too. Some information stays with you. The USS Johnston shipwreck. The USS Johnston sank in World War II and is the deepest shipwreck ever found. It's crazy down here. The deep sea can be a lonely place. It is lonely. I want to see more fishies. Life here is sparse. The extreme conditions make survival difficult. But it is still not impossible, because nature is crazy. The Grenadier... I'm not going to say what you look like, but you know. The Chiton. I'm not going to say what you look like. So little is known about life in deep environments. Almost every expedition uncovers something new. Yeah, I could imagine. Like, this is probably already outdated. Let's see. Comb jelly. Comb jellies have been around for 500 million years. How do you know? Despite looking like jellyfish, they are not closely related. Then what are you closely related to? This is the deepest point of the Java Trench in the Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean has a Java Trench, guys. We're learning so much. I feel like I'm staring at a night sky in the country right now. The Hadal snailfish. Cusk eel. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is the lowest point in the Puerto Rico Trench. This is crazy. You've scrolled the height of Mount Everest. Who needs to climb Mount Everest when you can scroll into the ocean? You hikers, mountain climbers got nothing on me. Many probes and submarines have been lost trying to reach the deepest parts of the ocean. On January 23rd, 1960, about 9 years before the moon landing, humans went where they never had before. Two men, Jacques Piccard and Don Wash, on board the submarine Trace, slowly descended into the Mariana Trench. Their goal was to reach the Challenge Deep, the deepest point in the ocean. That is so scary. I could never. That's crazy. The submarine used a rebreather system that would later be used in spacecraft. There was barely enough space inside the pressure sphere for both of them. Yeah, there's two of them down there, too. The immense pressure of the deep sea means any mistake would mean certain death. Someone just wakes up one day and is like, this is what I want to do. Why? Like, I'm glad, good for you, but why? During the descent, one of the window panes cracked and shook the entire vessel. Nevertheless, they continued. Is there any more life down here? Even at these unfathomable depths, Jacques and Don could still see life out the window. Okay, you called me out. Life can survive unimaginable environments. The Hadal amphipod. This is crazy. I can't think in terms of meters. I'm too American for this. After 4 hours and 47 minutes of anxiety and claustrophobia, honestly, not as long as I would have thought to get that deep. They succeeded and became the first humans to reach the deepest point in the ocean, the Challenger Deep. Wow. Special thanks for help with editing and feedback. Thanks, Neil. I have now succeeded in going to the Challenger Deep. Yes, I did. Don't tell me otherwise. Don't you dare tell me otherwise. I am a deep sea diver. Yeah.